Taurus, welcome to your February Shadowscopes with me, Sally Kent. Let's get straight into it. Wow, this is a very interesting month for you, Taurus. You've got some reversal cards here, which always suggests there's some change and upheaval afoot. But this is about you really getting to grips with where you're going and what you came here to do. You know, babies, they scream to be fed. My coach said this to me and I bloody love it. We come here with a divine purpose and we scream to be fed. We're like, ah, feed me. Where are you screaming inside? Where are you not being fed? This month is going to show you where you need to be fed more, and you'll have no problem communicating that to whoever it is that you want to feed you, whether that be the universe, a physical person. There does seem to be a change at work or in kind of vocation. There's a yearning for more. You want more resources, more money, more acknowledgement for what it is that you do, more recognition, and you want to. You've changed so much over the last few months that you want February to really show the world that you've changed, and you want to embody this inner change in your professional life. For some of you, there's a bit of upheaval in terms of relationships, I must say. It's not negative. Don't worry. It's really about, like, for some of you, you could have recently come out of a relationship. With the Two of Cups reversed, it suggests that you've kind of gone from partnership energy to focusing on your inner love, your own needs, tending to you, and there's this opportunity for you to really strengthen existing bonds by making sure that your needs are met. If you've not heard of the term codependency before, it'd be great for you to look it up. I see myself as a recovering codependent, and a codependent person puts other people's needs before their own. Like, fair enough, if you're a parent, you have to do that. That's obviously, it comes with the role. But in relationships, if we have a people-pleasing attitude, Frasier, stop growling, come on, good boy. If we have a people-pleasing attitude, what can happen is that we end up kind of depleting our own tanks, and not fulfilling our own wishes. Getting like emotional now because I feel like, shut up, Frasier, for God's sake. I feel like the time has come for you to just focus on you. And you've been giving so much to so many others that, like, there's part of you that's like really screaming, Frasier, no, come on, mate, I'm trying to work here. What did I say? Like, they're trying to say children and animals. But this is part of life, isn't it? We get distractions, we get frustrations, and then we forget about our needs, and we forget about what we're supposed to be doing. So whatever's going on around you at the moment, it's communicating to you that it's time to listen. It's time to listen to your heart, to put you first. You know, that kind of saying of when you're on an aeroplane of putting your own oxygen mask on before you tend to another's. This is like a focus for you in February, where it's like, am I okay? Like, making sure that your basic needs are met before you tend to anybody else's. So are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough hydration? Are you eating well? Are you looking after yourself? If you haven't got your basic needs met, how can you address anybody else's? You know, there's an end to a very stressful situation in February, and I do feel like it is related to this self-doubt that I'm sensing in you. Like, self-doubt in terms of, like, is this relationship going to go where I want it to? Is my job going to take me to where I hope it to? All these kind of questions that you're dealing with, they're evoking stress in you. And with the High Priestess in reversed, there's there's a calling for you to trust in the unseen. You know, my mum always, she doesn't always sing it, but my mum often sings that song from the South Pacific movie, where it's you've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how are you gonna make a dream come true? And it's, what are your dreams? Is it for a soulful romantic relationship? Is it for a passionate career? Is it for strengthened and enhanced intuition? Like, your dreams are there for a reason. The universe doesn't give us visions and dreams if they can't come true. But if you're not trusting that, if you're not listening to the signs or not trusting that that can happen, then you are going to feel quite stuck. So this is a month of listening, Taurus, so that you can really hone in on what it is that fuels you. Like, what is it that fuels you? Like, for me, I bloody love the tarot. Like, I literally could not live without the tarot. They're all mirrors to our internal state. They're a psychological tool that helps us to make decisions and helps us to see what it is that's actually going on, like, beneath the mind. You know, the mind is a servant. It's a faithful servant. It shouldn't run the show. And I feel like your mind has been running the show. But in February, it's like, I'm going to listen to my heart. I'm going to listen to my gut intelligence, and I'm going to tune into what fires my belly and what I'm passionate about. You know, I love to dance. So in February, I'm doing an Empress dance challenge, because when I dance, it raises my energy, and it does for everybody. Like, we all love a boogie, let's face it. This is why I'm doing this Empress energy challenge, because that helps me tap into this Queen of Wands energy. The Empress is all of the queens put together. So she's the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, but she's also the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, and she births what it is that she wants to create, which is why I offer like Empress coaching and bang on about Empress energy all the time, because we all have Empress energy, but tapping into it is vital in terms of us growing and being happy. And you've got two queens here. You've got the fiery queen, you've got the watery queen, you've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and they're upright. So you are stepping into a new level of your Empress energy in February, where you're tuning into what fires you up, your passions, what inspires you with the Queen of Wands energy. But you're also listening to your heart with the Queen of Cups energy, where it's like, what do I feel? Like, what moves me? You know, it's like, I love to watch films that make me cry, because it's to be moved by something. It stirs something within us, doesn't it? It kind of, it unearths something that needs to be seen, you know, and enables us to kind of flow with our heart. And be mindful in February of being fair and making sure that people are being fair with you. With the Justice in reverse, it suggests to me that there could be a lack of fairness, and you're struggling to kind of speak up about that, about wanting more. But I feel like it's being fair and truthful with yourself. I feel like that's what it's pointing at here, guiding you to really be truthful about what it is that makes you feel fired up and in tune with yourself and the universe. You are getting ready to let go of all the shit, all the crap in February. The Death card, so many people are scared of it, but it suggests a death of the ego, the death of an old version of ourselves that doesn't represent who we are anymore. You know, there's like certain clothes that we wear and we're just like, no, that doesn't spark joy anymore. I need to let go of it because it doesn't represent who I am. In February, you find it easier to let go of that which is no longer you anymore. So I hope that helps, Taurus. Please let me know what you think. I love hearing how it's resonated. If you would like a one-to-one soul session with me, the links for those are below if you're watching on Instagram, or above if you're watching, sorry, the other way around, above in my bio on Instagram, below if you're watching on YouTube. And if you would like to work more deeply with me, you can contact me via my website and through the links to work with me on a longer term basis with Empress Coaching. But I'm sending you so much love. Like, you rock, remember that, and step into that divine feminine energy this month. Lots of love, and I'll see you in March. Bye for now.